So like I said, I like writing with paintbrushes. So basically it's kind of the same thing as just using a pen. And one of the things with calligraphy, I was looking it up, it says it's the art of beautiful handwriting. So that's just really fun because it can be whatever style you want. It can be thick or thin lines. It can be a floral look or a boxed look or a black look. So, you know, it can just be simple handwriting, or you can dress it up. You can use colored pencils, paintbrushes, markers, pens, anything that you have. Okay. So let me clear this out. Now, does everybody have their supplies? We need either a blank card or paper will do, and I can show you how to make a card out of paper. So let's see what everybody has. You have some sort of card. Joy, you've got a card? Yes, okay. And Grace, you have a card? Okay, awesome. So do you guys have markers, or does anybody have watercolor paint, or show me what you guys are going to use today? Oh, she's got a paintbrush. And Joy, do you have markers or paint today? So these were just some samples that I made. So we have like a simple one here, like if you guys like just this plain one, or this one's kind of fun. Let me get it for you. This one's kind of fun with the heart in the middle and a little bit of swirl. And then we have this green one here that's a lot of swirl. So do you guys have one that you like, or do you just want me to show you how to make all of them? All right, so first, if you get your pens or your markers, paintbrush, whatever you have ready, I'll just do it in marker because it's easier for now. So we're gonna first start with a big swirl. And so if you have some scrap paper, you can go ahead and just make some on scrap paper just to test out the look. So you're not, you know, on the card yet, because that always kind of makes me nervous when I start out with a blank card. It's good to have scrap paper. You can just kind of play around a little bit first. So we're first gonna make that swirl. And then we're going to come down and make the loop, come all the way up, and then make just another little swirl at the end. Complete circle, we're going to go all the way around. And then when we get to the middle, we're going to kind of loop a little bit and we'll make a little swirl. And a line like this. And then we're going to come all the way down. It's going to be a long line, and we're going to loop underneath the O. Like that. Now that's just plain and simple. If you want to add more, good job, Joy. That looks awesome. Now, if you want to add more, you can do things like some dots. You can add in some dots. Or you can add in other lines if you want. You can even do tick marks like that if you want to dress it up a little more. And so that's the first one, and I'll go ahead and leave that one up here, and then I'm going to do the other one so you can see how I'll do another one. This way you can still see it. Okay. So now we're going to do the other one, and I'll do this one in red. So if you want to try this one, we're starting out the same way. We're going to start out with that same first swirly line like we did. So just like that. And then we're going to come down and make the J just like the other one. We're just not going to do it quite as swoopy at the end. We'll just do it a little bit. just like that, just a little bit. And now this time when we do an O, we're not going to do the swirl when we come up. We're just going to complete the circle. And then we'll draw a little heart in the middle. And you can either leave it plain like that, or you can color it in if you want. And then now our Y is going to be similar. We're going to do that line like this, our first line, but we're not going to curl that end. And then we're going to come down and we're going to go under the U again and then curl it just a little bit. And then again, if you want to add any other decorations on this, some more lines, you can make it like that. If you want to throw in some other colors, you can too. If you're trying to do red and green, or you can throw in some dots maybe in another color. Okay, and I'll do that one in the paintbrush so we can practice like that. Okay, so now this one's just more of like a really plain kind of block font. So let's do, we'll do this pretty green. Okay, so now we're gonna do just this plain one. So we're not gonna do any swirls on this one. Let me get more paint. So we're gonna come down like this. Go back over it if you need to. So there's the J, just really blocky. And then now we're gonna do an O, similar to the other O's that we did, but definitely we're not gonna add any swirls. We're just gonna kind of make it just kind of plain. And then for the Y, we'll do the top two lines. And then come down. And then if you want, you can paint inside of it. You can really do whatever you want. That's the fun part about it. You can put your own look on it. You can even add another heart here if you want. A little heart. So there's that one. So ooh, I love that. Got it. So which one did you guys like the most? Did you like the swirly one or the plain one?
Right.
Just do another one just for fun while we're waiting, because I didn't do a paintbrush on this one. There's just another one. Okay, so you guys were just practicing. If you guys have your cards and you want to start painting on the front card or with your marker and you feel ready, then let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay. So if you guys are ready for the snowflake, we're going to start with just an X. Let's get a bigger sheet of paper. I'll make it really big. Okay, so we're going to start with an X. Okay. And now we're going to go down the middle and we'll make this one a little bit longer than the other two lines. We'll go down the middle like this. And this is where you can make it however you want. Sometimes I'll go like this and I'll make like a longer line for the second one. See the longer line there? I'm going every other here. A longer line. A longer line. And then maybe on the other one, I can even just do a straight line just to have some variety. But you can't, oops, I didn't mean to do it there. But you can't do it wrong. I guess I'll just go ahead and add that to all of them now. See, if you make a mistake, you just make it work. See? So again, you do the X and then you do a line across, a line down the middle. If you want, you don't have the triangles at the end. You do little dots like this to make it like that, like. And then do the triangles like we did. You can make all sorts of looks. Did you guys want to learn how to make the heart? This one's just a little bit trickier, but once you know how to make the shapes, it's pretty easy. So we're going to start with just a line like this, kind of a swoopy line like that. And then we're going to make one other line like that, same look like that. So we've got two swoopy lines, almost looks like a number 3. And then this one, we're going to come down in a little bit farther. And so then we're going to start at the top and then we're going to do that same thing again on the other side. So we're going to swoop out a little bit. Then we're going to make another swoop. And then we're going to swoop back down to make it meet. And so we'll do that again. You can make the same leaf bigger or smaller, however you want to do it. So you do one swoop and then another one and then one more. You want them close to each other because we'll put some berries in the middle, but they don't need to be too close. And so then you'll swoop again. This one's not looking quite as good, but it'll work. Then if you want, you can even add a little decoration down the middle. You just draw a line from one end to the other end. And I'm using a colored pencil because it's not quite strong as the marker. It's a little more subtle. And then you can make the leaf veins going out like that. So you'll just draw a line down the center. And then the leaf veins going out. And so then we're going to get our red marker and we're gonna draw the holly berries. So we're gonna draw between 2 and 3 berries, but you wanna kind of make them connect.